Alright, good morning guys. Oh my goodness, just take the sound off and pause this. Alright, yeah, so today it's the 5th of Figuary, and I'm gonna be doing another live drawing session. So, of course, Figuary is, I guess it's mostly Croquis Cafe YouTube channel, which is kind of organizing it. They are making these really great videos. So and they do one new one every week. No, every day of February, and then they call it Figuary. And yeah, and then also Lifedrawing, which is another YouTube channel, makes some small instruction videos to go along with them. So I encourage you to check them out. It's pretty cool, and support and subscribe to their channels. They are doing really great work. So, but with all that said, I'm gonna jump into it. So yeah, let's get started. Just gonna take this and scale it down first. Put it here. Make sure I'm on a new layer. Alright, I think I'm ready. I always find it hard, the first few drawings. Just have to get into it here. But the model is pretty cool. So alright. Maybe I can put on a little bit of shading just here. Oh, here. Alright, next one. Oh, let me scale this down. Put over here. That's a really cool pose. So today in the Love Life Drawing video, they were talking about the spine line or the middle line. Actually, here you can almost see both of them. So basically, the line that goes through the middle of your chest, and or the line going through your spine, and how the distance from the silhouette over here to the line to the other line here, how they kind of describe the bend in the pose, or the do you call it the twist in the pose? So I mean, it's a really good thing to be aware of. I think I mean, it kind of comes down to the primitive again, where you draw the bodies out of spheres and cylinders, and kind of that kind of thinking, more geometric approach to your drawings. Oh man, I'm struggling a little bit with this drawing. Oh, I think the time went down. Okay. Oh, that was it for the 1 minute. So I mean, they only explained it for the torso, but it also, I guess, it goes for the head as well, the middle line of the head. Wow, that one got a little bit wank. Maybe it's some coffee I need. Alright. So yeah, I'm starting at the hip. It's going into the leg here. And the other thigh behind. Need to make sure that there's a little perspective. I don't just draw it on all flat, Egyptian-like. I think I need to make it a bit smaller. And always when I make my drawing smaller, I have to be really, really careful that I kind of adjust my drawing style to the new size. Alright. Okay, maybe I do a little bit of shading, even though I don't really love there's something, it's a little bit messy. It's not really well explained somehow. I think it's fine. The next one I'm gonna try and do a little bit better. Okay, let's scale this down. Oh, it's another sitting one. Oh, it's tricky. It's I don't know. I always find it hard with these kind of long poses, if you can call them that. I don't know why it is exactly. There is something when they stick their legs really far out of the pose, or they stick their arms really far out of the pose. It just makes it harder. It's I'm not totally sure why. I think so. It's just, yeah, it's easier to see when you got this long proportion going out here and how that kind of corresponds to the rest. It can be a little bit harder as when you are drawing it to see if you make it too long or you make it too short, sticking out of the body. It's just the silhouette is a bit more extreme. I guess that's what it's really coming down to. And it just kind of shows your mistake when the silhouette is so extreme. Alright, and then I'm gonna try and get in the middle line here. Maybe I do a quick shading pass. I think my time is up though. Okay, that was it for the 2 minutes anyways. Okay, so now I guess it's a 5 minutes pose. Just, oh, I made them on the same layer. Okay, let me just pause this really fast and see what I can do. I think maybe if I duplicate it, there might be a easier way of doing this. By the way, if you know of it, please feel free to leave it in the comment. Alright, oh, my iPad needs more battery on it. I think I can still make the 5 minutes before it dies, hopefully. Let's see. Alright, looks like. Okay. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's fine. Take this here. Just scale that down. Maybe I put it here. And this one here. Just gonna clean up a little bit more. Sorry, it might have been the worst way of splitting up 2 layers. Oh. Alright. Now I have to get back into it again. Gonna do a new layer here, and yeah, ready to start. And just move this out of the way. That's a really cool pose. I might pause it a little bit, spend a little bit more time on it. Yeah. Alright. Let me get started here. So, yeah, the torso is quite interesting. So it's kind of leaning backwards, having his shoulder here, the other shoulder calf here, the middle line, the hips, knee coming forward here. The other leg. Alright. I think I made it a little bit too lean back. I've exaggerated the pose a little bit, but yeah, I basically took what was interesting about the pose and overdid it. And sometimes it's fine. Sometimes I also don't like it. I don't know. It's something that. I mean, it's definitely better to overdo it than to underdo it, but it can also get a little bit exhausting when you see some people who are just make their drawings way too dynamic. kind of just using all the tricks in the book to
traces of your wall hunt me down inside. I should run and go, I should run and hide, but I'm stuck on you. You make me feel like a fire. You make me
Alright, gonna do a little bit of shading here. I got really messy here around the arm, but it's fine. I can clean that up.
I keep trying, but the words ain't right. Nothing's fitting for a kind like you. I'm never speechless when the earth smells fuel.
Maybe actually the lake go all the way in here. Maybe I just fix that real fast. Let me just pause this. Just gonna redo the whole lake here. So because the foot is kind of sitting around here, and now I'm kind of looking a little bit at the negative space. It's coming. The negative space is between the two legs, this here and this here. So this, yeah. Oh, but it is a bit tricky. Just make okay, I think I'm not gonna hang myself too much in this lake here. It's fine. It doesn't really need to be perfect. I mean, if that was the case, I would basically need to redo everything and kind of be really careful with my measuring. But even though it doesn't have to be perfect, it also shouldn't be too sloppy either. I should kind of try and capture what is in front of me. But as long as it doesn't hurt the drawing, alright, or maybe just kind of cleaning up all my scribbles here. I should also draw in the chair. A lot of times I don't really think about the chairs and the tables and all those things, and you should a little bit. It's good to keep in mind. It really weird. It looks weird when the model is just kind of flying around in the air. So okay, I'm gonna do a quick color pass. So I'm gonna go one layer down, and he got really dark skin. So let me try something like this here. Yeah, got really dark. Let me also do the cloths he's sitting on here. Oh. Try and do that again. Yeah, it's better. And then I'm just going back to the first layer again, the outline layer. I quite like to draw on top of the outline layer. It gives me 100% control, I feel. Just gonna do a few highlights. And then I might also go in with a bit darkness here. Maybe even there's like a tiny little where you can see the background through. Alright, and I think also maybe I just gonna do this hand, put a little bit of details into it. Something like that. And back to my brush pen. Just darken some of these areas down a little bit. Alright, I think that's also basically it. I could definitely keep going, but yeah, I'm not going to. Yeah, the thing with, I don't know, it's always tricky when you should stop and when you should keep going. I think the thing is, you can almost always just keep drawing. I quite like to move and do different stuff, yeah, I don't know. I think this went out pretty well. Let me just move some of the other drawings around so the composition is a little bit nicer. It was hard. He did these two sitting poses, which are quite similar. I mean, this one here, and the other one up in the corner. Maybe, let's see. All right, but I think that was it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out my live drawing. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I will be back again tomorrow with some more live drawing. So yeah, have a lovely day, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.